Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we re-diving into a timeless tale that has been shared for generations. The story of the ant and the grasshopper. It's a classic for a reason, holding a powerful lesson about work, preparation, and perspective. Imagine a beautiful, sun-drenched meadow in the heart of summer. Everything is vibrant, alive, and full of joy. In this idyllic setting, we meet our two main characters. First, there's the grasshopper, a cheerful, carefree soul. His days were a symphony of song, dance, and the sweet melody of his fiddle. He lived completely in the moment, finding no reason to worry about a distant tomorrow when today was just so perfect. Why spoil the fun? Not far away, however, a very different scene was unfolding. An ant was hard at work, laboring from sunrise to sunset. With incredible determination, she carried grains of wheat and kernels of corn, one by one, back to her nest. She moved with a purpose, never pausing, tirelessly building a stockpile for the long, cold winter she knew was on its way. One sunny afternoon, the grasshopper, mid-tune, noticed the ant struggling with a particularly large seed, Aesop, his fiddle under his arm. "Why do you work so hard?" he chirped. "Come on, live a little. The sun is warm, the air is sweet, and there's food everywhere. Why deny yourself these simple pleasures?" The ant stopped for a moment, wiping a tiny bead of sweat from her brow. "I'm storing up food for the winter," she explained patiently. "You should do the same, dear grasshopper, when the snow covers everything and the ground is frozen solid. You'll be glad you did." The grasshopper just laughed, a loud, ringing sound that echoed across the field. "Winter? That's months away. Why think about such gloomy things now? There's plenty of time for work later. For now, it's time for song." And with a casual shrug, he picked up his fiddle and went right back to serenading the summer sky. The ant simply shook her head and continued her vital task, hauling her precious cargo back home. As it always does, time marched on. The golden days of summer faded into the crisp, colorful days of autumn, and then, inevitably, the cold, bitter winter arrived. A thick blanket of snow covered the meadow, and the once gentle breeze became a harsh, howling wind. The grasshopper's cheerful songs were long gone, replaced by the chilling sounds of winter, having spent the entire summer and autumn just playing and eating what was available each day. The grasshopper now found himself in a desperate situation. He was cold, weak, and starving. His fingers were too numb to play his fiddle, and his legs were too feeble to dance. In his misery, he remembered his hardworking neighbor. With the last bit of his strength, he weakly crawled to the ant's nest and knocked on the door. The ant opened a small window, revealing her cozy, well-stocked home. She was warm, comfortable, and surrounded by mountains of grain she had gathered. "Please, dear aunt," the grasshopper pleaded, shivering violently. "Can you spare just a small bit of food? I'm starving, and I won't survive until spring. I should have listened to your warning." The ant looked down at the miserable creature before her. Her voice was calm but firm as she asked, "Tell me, what did you do all through the summer and autumn while I worked so hard?" "I sang and I danced all day," the grasshopper whispered, full of regret. "Ah, you sang and danced, did you?" the ant replied. "Very well. Well, now you must face the consequences." And with that she closed her window, leaving the grasshopper to the fate he had created for himself. The moral of this story is a powerful one. It is wise to prepare for the days of necessity. The time we have today is a gift. By using it wisely and putting in the work now, we ensure we have the resources we need for tomorrow. It's a lesson about balancing present enjoyment with future security. What do you think of this story? Do you side with the hardworking ant, or feel some sympathy for the carefree grasshopper? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a like and subscribe for more content. See you next time.